Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. Thank you so much for joining me. This will be for the sign of Capricorn. Firstly, if you're interested in classes, life coaching, personal readings or donations, everything is in the box below. I have given away my full-time job to commit to this beautiful lifestyle now, so I don't think of it as a job, but it's something I've always wanted to do, and I'm so glad to have made the decision to go full-time now. It's going to be a bit of a transition, but I gave up my job, I've resigned, so we're on the road to it now. I'm going to open up to doing some lives on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook on a more regular basis, so you'll know where to find me. So keep on the lookout for this week for dates and times. Do come over to the Aussie Goddess Facebook page, because I'll have it on there what my routine will be. And I'll give you the dates up front each month of where I'm going to be. This is different because I'm used to doing fairs and, you know, sort of getting out and about and doing face-to-face readings, and I hope I can start doing that again now I've given up my full-time job. This is interesting. I've got the Hermit jumping out here. Could be dealing with a Virgo here. But it's very exciting. Okay, so I'm going to use the Romantic Tarot for your reading. Let's get going, shall we? Capricorn, you have the card of Cancer coming straight out. This is the Chariot. This is about moving forward on something, setting your intention. Perhaps you've been a little stuck for a while. You could have been in an energy of you know, spinning your wheels and not going anywhere. Things are about to hot up here. Things are about to move forward on something. But it does represent the sign of Cancer, so you could be dealing with a Cancer here. All right, some sort of cycle closing out. This is the World card. This talks of something being closed out that's been going on for a while. Perhaps you've been in some sort of situation, quite possibly with a Cancer, but also in your own world here, where you are closing out some sort of cycle in order to move forward. Oh, I like this, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks of boundaries. It talks of ourselves sometimes setting our limits too high, that we can't get to where we want to go to. It can also talk about us breaking down our own limits, our own limitations. Perhaps we've been cycling with that World card, and you know, it is the card of the wounded warrior. So it could be that we've been going around in circles here with something, but we're now allowing something to go. There's some sort of transformation coming in, allowing you to move forward. Okay, Three of Cups coming through. For some of you, you may be in a third-party situation here and closing something down in order to move forward. Because the World card does talk about ending something. But the Three of Cups can also talk about celebrations, reunions, bringing something back together here. You know, family reunions. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands coming through. So this is sort of that decision of, okay. This can talk about internal or external conflict. It's a card of not being able to move one way or the other, but really being sort of conflicted as to what to do, being stuck in your own mind here. But it can also talk about conflict with another person. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man. So, all right, and the Five of Swords. Okay, all right. I feel like you've walked away from somebody in the past. I think things are about to start moving forward. Some sort of cycle is closing out here, and you're allowing your boundaries to sort of come down so you can face or front some sort of situation that has perhaps been a little bit challenging in the past. There could have been could be some sort of reunion between you and another person here, but something that's creating conflict because you're sort of going back into yourself here to make a decision. You may be walking away from something as well. So maybe you're walking away from something that you're closing a cycle on here. All right, let's have a good look at the story. Okay, so the first card we have out here is the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is about, you know, being independent, being successful in your own right, maybe having enough money, you know, having a nice stable lifestyle. It is about sort of really feeling comfortable in your own skin. I can't get anything to sit the right way today. It's been really a little frustrating. Okay. The Eight of Swords coming through. Followed by the Knight of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. There's some sort of truth being brought forward here. Somebody's about to give you a truth, offer you a truth that is going to help you break through some sort of anxiety or some sort of energy of you could have been stuck. That may be why you're getting the Chariot. You could have been stuck in an energy here and not able to move forward. There's some sort of cycling you've been doing here with the Nine of Wands up front there. And the energy that you've been holding on to is stopping you from moving forward. Some sort of truth is, somebody's bringing in a truth for you here. Somebody's offering you insight into this energy of being stuck in your own thinking, this stuck in your own mind here, that's going to bring you to this sort of independence or self-sufficiency, being able to rely on your own resources, feeling that you can do things on your own, that you don't need to have someone around to do things. Four of Wands coming through. Four of Wands is about stability, marriage, long-term commitment. And we do have the Ten of Cups here. This is finding your happiness here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords sitting here. Beautiful energy. I feel like somebody's coming in with an offer for you. I feel like somebody's coming in with an offer, but it's helping you break down some sort of past energy that's been holding you back. Some sort of truth you're being given here, which is going to help you move forward. The Nine of Pentacles, sort of, it says that you're at a point here where perhaps you are, you know, very comfortable in where you are in life. You know, you may have, you know, the right job. You may feel very self-sufficient. But there's something here with this Eight of Swords that makes me wonder why that's there. Okay, Ten of Wands, putting down some sort of burden. Okay, Eight of Cups coming through, walking away from things that don't emotionally serve you. Okay, and here we have the Eight of Wands. Something happening very, very quickly here. Okay, what I see is I see that you've been stuck and unable to move forward because you've developed a way of thinking or a way of doing or being that hasn't served you in the past. You could be a person that overthinks. You could be a person who gets stuck in a certain way of thinking. I feel like you have some way of doing things, thinking or being that is no longer serving you. And maybe you can't identify this for yourself. Maybe it's been something that's held you back. Someone is coming in here to help you remove that hurdle, that barrier, that way of doing things being, or whatever you're doing here that stopped you achieving the life you want. Somebody is coming in here to offer you a Ten of Cups. Somebody who wants marriage, long-term commitment, and somehow through this, it's going to allow you to let go of whatever you've been holding on to from your past. It's allowing you to bring forth a new way of being, a new way of doing. All right, we'll get some more clarification, but now I see what's happening. I feel like you've been stuck. You've maybe been stuck in a way of thinking, a way of doing things, and you're being allowed or being encouraged here to move forward from the universe. You could have somehow been stuck by a person from your past. If you've been dealing with a cancer, they could have been holding you back. But cycles being finished out here. Something you've been doing a certain way, being in a certain way, or holding on to something here is about to release. This Nine of Wands tells me here that there's some sort of energy of holding yourself back, of sort of not allowing yourself to be bigger than you are. Okay, what do they mean by that? I'll get some clarification. There's some sort of reunion here, some sort of offer coming through that's going to help you move forward. It's going to get you out of this sort of conflicted way of thinking. This is maybe your old ways of thinking, you know, that stop you from moving forward here because you're seeing things from a very different perspective. The Five of Swords very often talks about winning at all costs. Okay, so we have here the Temperance card. This is, sometimes winning at all costs. Wow, I feel like there's something deeper here that I'm not quite getting to, so I'm going to definitely clarify. Because you're coming into this state of balance here that perhaps you haven't been able to achieve in the past. Okay. I feel like I need to really dig down deep with this one. So just let me shuffle the cards up a bit. You've got two aces sitting here, which talk about truth and long-term commitment, manifestation, bringing things in that you want, having the life you want. Why do you believe you cannot have the life you want? Why do you believe that something's stopping you with that Nine of Wands from achieving the life you want to have here? Somebody's coming in to offer you something that's going to shift the way you think, the way you see your world, the way you live in your world. Something is coming in to move you in a different direction, but not in the way of a physical way. This is the Eight of Pentacles. It's in an emotional way. All right, let's just have a look. So we have the Fool taking a leap of faith. We have the Devil energy. Okay, you're letting go of codependency. You're letting go of this codependent energy, but you're letting go of the ego. Four of Cups coming through here. You're letting go of the ego and accepting something here. This is definitely taking this leap of faith and leaving the ego behind. This is about your ego holding you back. So something to do with your own success, your own way of being, your own way of doing, your own way of manifesting has not really been working to its full potential because of that Nine of Wands energy where you've set your limits too low. Your self-beliefs, your ability to bring in what you want, to trust the universe to bring you what you want, to manifest your desires. They're coming very, very quickly here with this Eight of Wands. There is love coming in very, very quickly here. Oh, wow. And then we have the Lovers card. I just pulled the Lovers card to clarify. You have love coming in that's going to free you up and allow you to have the life you want. This is the love that you've always wanted here. This is not just any love. This is not love you've experienced before. This is something that's going to really help you to let go of this ego and take a leap into the future. You'll accept this cup that's coming to you here because it represents everything that you've wanted, everything you've desired. Sorry, I'll throw you around. Is coming to you here. There's a huge shift in your energy here, a huge shift. Okay, so we have Indecision coming through here. That's very interesting. I see you taking the cup though. I see you taking a leap of faith and leaving your ego behind. It's funny, oh, they have the deer coming out again. That's so interesting. The ego, your beliefs, your ways of doing things. Wow. Okay, I pulled another card because I've been getting the deer card quite a lot lately, and it talks about listening to the messages. I feel it's a very intuitive card, and it talks about messages being received through the air. So I feel like you've got some sort of telecommunication or telepathic communication with someone here, and I feel that you've trusted that energy. All right, so I have the card of the frog that says, adapt and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing potential. All right, Indecision, card number 8. And I've had a lot of 8s in the reading too. That's quite interesting. What choice to make? This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. See, self-doubt. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and the goal. Follow your heart and make the honouring choice. I feel like you're letting go of some sort of energy of the past and allowing something new to come in. Whoever this new love that you're getting in, I feel that it's the love that you've always wanted or always desired. But perhaps you've always been stuck in this energy here of believing things should be somewhat different and hanging on to things that no longer support you. Could be codependency as well. But you're letting go of something and allowing something new to come in. That's your decision. Have a wonderful week.